Criticism of Israel is legitimate, but what you're hearing from some voices today is not criticism. There is a line, and once you see it, you cannot unsee it. The International Holocaust Remembrance Alliance defines that line clearly. Conspiracy claims about Jewish power. Double standards applied only to Israel. Now look at names and words. Take Francesca Albanese. She said U.S. support for Israel is driven by the Jewish lobby. That is not analysis. That is the claim that Jews influence governments behind the scenes. That is a conspiracy trope. Now look at what she does. She presents Palestinians as victims and Israel as the oppressor. Every time. No balance. No context. That is a one-directional narrative. So ask directly, is Francesca Albanese analyzing facts or pushing a conclusion she already decided? Because when the conclusion never changes, that is not criticism anymore. That is a fixed ideological position, a double standard applied only to Israel. Now look at Tucker Carlson. Here are the facts. Qatari-linked lobbyists arranged his access to leadership. He appeared at the Doha Forum, a state-funded event. He said he is buying a home in Doha. Those are facts. Now look at what follows. His messaging aligns with Qatari positions, especially against Israel. At the same time, he promotes narratives about hidden forces reshaping society, the replacement idea. That argument reduces complex reality to one claim: someone is secretly in control. That is the structure of a conspiracy theory. And historically, that structure has repeatedly been used to point at Jews. Different words, same pattern. So stop calling this a coincidence. Access, platform, alignment. In one case, a narrative that never changes. In the other, proximity to a foreign government with messaging moving in the same direction. Draw your own conclusion. But when the same pattern repeats again and again, it is not accidental. And this is the issue. Antisemitism today does not come labeled. It appears inside arguments that sound reasonable until you examine what they imply. So here is the test. When Francesca Albanese replaces policy with the Jewish lobby, when Tucker Carlson replaces evidence with hidden forces, when Israel is judged by a standard no other country faces, that is not criticism anymore. And calling it criticism does not make it true. The words are modern. The delivery is polished. But the pattern is old. And once you see it, you cannot pretend you don't.